Hey people, Sky Attack LP coming back with more. I don't even know the controls. Actually, yes I do, clearly, since I'm playing. Gonna go ahead and store both of those because I don't care. Screw those fetch quest missions. So, I'm back after forever. No need for an explanation as to that. I don't really care. And these people are all going to have a little conversation thing. Actually, do I have items? Probably. Yeah, I have a lot of items. Let me go ahead and drop a bunch of those off. Pretty much want to store all this shit. Store that, store that, store that, store that, store that, store that, store. So, I'm back. Finally, that's you're all so ecstatic for me being back, I'm sure. But Culpin, I'm not even going to go talk to him because I never use him. I don't use him for anything, so I don't care. Whatever. Okay, bye, Persian. Let me go ahead and talk to these people. I'm not sure what exactly triggers the continuation of plot. Here I know there's some sort of continuation of plot stuff that happens. I think it's just talking to people and then I had to go on a mission. I might have to go on 2 missions. Go ahead and take the 2 Mount Freeze ones because that'll give me good experience. So I'm actually going to be kind of grinding on screen now because you actually continue. Like I tried to grind off screen and it started continuing the plot, so I just said fuck it, I'll just do this on screen if I ever get back to it, which I clearly got back to it. Clearly, since I'm here talking. So that's good. So, what do I talk about? I don't know what to talk about. This is strange to me since I haven't done this in forever. So, excuse me if this is a boring episode. So, hopefully it's not. Recently got 3DS, and with it I got 2 games for it. I got Etrian Odyssey 4, Etrian Odyssey. I'm not sure how you pronounce it because I don't think it's an actual word. And this isn't going to go anywhere, is it? No, it's not. It's just going to go in a circle. Okay. Well, I'll just leave that little region of the map undiscovered. That probably leads to nowhere. Yeah, it doesn't. Well, it does. It does lead to nowhere, but it doesn't go anywhere. Mincing my words. So, I got Etrian Odyssey 4. That game's amazing. And I got the new Mystery Dungeon game. That game I played for a little bit, and then like, I was going to do it where, like, every day I would switch to the other game. Like, one day I'd play this, and then the next day I'd play that, and just switch back and forth like that as I continued. But the first day I played Mystery Dungeon, and I got a decent way into that. I'm not sure if it's a decent way into it. I got a few missions done. And I mean, I got enough of a feel for the game. I like the game. It's fun. I like it. They actually improved a lot. There's no hunger, which is awesome. I really like the fact that there's no hunger in it because that makes it so much better in every possible way. Because the hunger was bullshit. The hunger was absolute bullshit, and I hated it, and I didn't like it. One thing I will say is that you move a lot faster than you do here, Which, at first, I was like, crap, this is going to be annoying because then I can't just go into, like, autopilot mode. Like, I would have to constantly be stopping to line myself up. Like, I lined myself up perfectly there. But I was thinking, like, I would constantly be walking and I wouldn't be able to, like, aim myself as well as I would want to be aiming myself. So that was one thing I was kind of worried about, but I got used to it, and now this is really slow. You go a lot faster in Mystery Dungeon 3. I believe it is 3. Unless you're counting that, I think there was some Wii one that consisted of like 2 dungeons or something. Some shit like that where I looked at it and I'm like, this is not a full game. I'm not getting this. And so I didn't get it. And I know there was something where it was like, maybe it was Japan only too, I forget, but it was something where it was, there were like 3 separate games for it. And each game was like, one was water, one was fire, and one was electric, or something like that, something along those lines. I don't think it was water, fire, and grass. I think it lined up with the legendary bird trio in the first game, so I guess it'd be ice. And you're really good at this, Seal. You are just really good at killing off your own teammates. You're doing great. You're doing great. One thing I did have trouble getting used to in Mystery Dungeon 3, I'm going to call it Mystery Dungeon 3 because it's probably supposed to be called like Mystery Dungeon 3DS or something like that. It's like, where's the box? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. That's stupid. I'm just going to call it Mystery Dungeon 3 because that's what it is. Except for those Wii games that I never bought and I don't care about. But Mystery Dungeon 3, I like it. One thing I did kind of have trouble getting used to, and I don't think I actually got over it while I was playing it, was that your partner will move towards enemies. So, say the enemy is that rock right there. That rock right there. That rock right there is an enemy. So, since right now, Pikachu isn't going to move, like I would go back there, and then he would advance to the spot I was standing in, and then we'd be lined up so that both of us could attack. Now, if I did that in Mystery Dungeon 3, I would go back and Pikachu would step forward and take my place and start attacking. And the first time that happened, I got really confused. Because that's how my mind's thinking. Because this game, that's how it's set up. Like, your teammate doesn't move to engage. Aren't I supposed to be doing missions or something here? Have I just completely missed... I missed both of them. Wow. I'm bad at this. I'm really bad at this. I'm sorry. Whatever. It's fine. If I need to go through again, I guess I have the missions already. Whatever. I screwed that one up. But yeah, it's really weird having your partner actually move to engage instead of standing where they are, because how it is now, as long as you're in sight, your partner isn't going to move. As long as you're right next to, like, I can move diagonally here. And so if I were to take a step from here, he'd just move diagonally. And that's how it would be. And so your partner wouldn't move, like, if you did something like this, your partner wouldn't move. But in that, if there's an enemy and you move away from the enemy, your partner moves towards the enemy, which kind of annoyed me because there were a few times where I would move back for the sole purpose of having both of us attacking. And this rap, see if this was Mystery Dungeon 3, Pikachu would have stepped up right next to me and started punching this little bitch in its face. Probably using moves, more likely, than just punching it. Whatever, you probably get the gist of what I'm saying. But that was confusing to me, because that's not how the game is. That's just not how it is. That's not how the Mystery Dungeon games have been. And so, yeah, this hunger thing, I don't have to deal with this hunger thing in Mystery Dungeon 3, so that's great because this hunger shit is annoying. I don't like it at all. But you move a lot faster, and I actually went into the game settings to see if I could slow down movement speed, because I figured, you know, that might be a good thing to do. I'm surprised, like, both the games I have options to change, like, sound levels. So you can increase background music, you can decrease, like, effects on it, which that's not something that I usually see, that I know of. Like others. That's no. Is that really like, yeah, like you don't usually get music options. At least I don't remember ever getting music options in DS games or anything like that. Like, maybe every once in a while, but both of the games I have it. And it's, I don't know, it just seems weird to me that it has that. I mean, it's fine, I don't do anything with it. Maybe if I want to listen to the battle music or something, I can go ahead and do that. The models in 3DS, pretty good. I like them. I do like the fact that they have full models for all the characters, and I feel like if there was a good 3DS emulator, like if you could get 3DS ROMs, you'd probably, god fucking damn it, fuck this. I don't like this. I don't like hunger. It's stupid. It's a stupid gimmick. And it's not even like they're using hunger to prevent you from just staying in a dungeon and just grinding to infinity. Because you can do that, and in certain dungeons, at least all the dungeons where I would try it in, like whenever I would do something like that, it would get to the point where it's like, you feel a presence coming and like wind would blow across the screen. You'd be like, what the fuck is this? And then as you continue, be like, it's getting closer and closer, and eventually it's just like, oh, we booted you out of the stage. And which I didn't understand, like, what it was supposed to be for. Like, what's the point of that? It's just like a random wind. Oh, it blew you out of the cave, which I don't understand at all. No, I won't save my adventure. Oh boy, my soda is lukewarm. Much better than it was earlier. Earlier, I had a soda. I was drinking a soda when I left for work, and I didn't finish it on my way to work, because who can drink a whole can of soda in Lapis Cave? I'm not going to Lapis. What? Okay, let's just get rid of that. So apparently there was no plot advancement this one. Maybe plot advancement in the next one. Whatever. Who cares? No big deal. No big deal. I can deal with it. I mean, we still got those two missions in Mount Freeze, so we still got that we can do. So that's good, I guess. Anyway, the soda was in my car for all day. It was in my car all day. And so when I was driving home, I took a sip of it, and it was nasty because it was in the car all day, and it was really warm. Like, it wasn't hot, it wasn't like drinking coffee or something. Except it was soda instead of coffee. It wasn't like that, but it was really warm, which tastes nasty. So the first thing I did when I got home was I threw it in the freezer because I thought, oh, well, heat transfer, you know. I would think heat transfer would go a lot faster in... It would go a lot better in, you know, a freezer than a fridge because it's colder in a freezer, right? Like, that's the logic I was using. Now, I'm not sure if that's incorrect logic. It could possibly be very good logic. It's just, I threw it in there, and then I booted up my laptop and started all the programs and whatnot, and then I went and got it out of the freezer, and the can was cold. And this is the interesting part. You could tell, like, exactly where the liquid was in the can because the top of the can was cold and the bottom of the can was like room temperature-ish, maybe a little bit more than room temperature. But like there was a noticeable difference. It was warm on like the bottom half of the can, and then the top half of the can was pretty much what you would expect cold metal to feel like. Like, it's cold metal. There's not... But then... So now I have lukewarm soda, and I didn't wanna put it back in... Sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah.